We had quite the matchup tonight between the New York Rangers and the Minnesota Wild. It is Igor Shesterkin versus Marc-Andre Fleury. And I mean, the Rangers, despite having a really slow first period, they managed to come back and win this game in the shootout 4-3. Let's go over the goal scorers. We have John Merrill scoring his second goal of the year in the first period, 12:36 in. He gets the Wild up 1-0, and then just 5 minutes later, we have Kirill Kaprizov doing his thing. He scores his 24th goal of the season and gets the Wild up 2-0. And guess who got an assist on that goal? Former Ranger Ryan Reeves. Shocking how whenever a player comes back to Madison Square Garden, they just, score goals. I mean, Brett Howden did it last year. It's just something the Rangers have been able to do for some time. Let their former players score goals on their own team. But either way, second period, it was all Rangers. Keandre Miller scores his fourth of the year, 2:37 into the second period. That makes the Wild lead go to 2-1. And then around 13 minutes later, we have Adam Fox scoring his eighth of the year to tie this game up. And now we have 2-2. In the third period, 4:33, another former Ranger in Matt Zuccarello scores a goal, his 17th of the season, and he gets the Wild lead again, and it's 3-2. And then 9 minutes later, we have Philip Hedl scoring a goal, assisted by Fox and Miller, the two other goal scorers for the Rangers. And we're tied at 3, heading into overtime. And the Rangers, they got a power play in the overtime, but I really wasn't watching the game, to be honest with you. I think it was a too many men penalty on the Wild, but the Rangers get this opportunity. It didn't really go to plan, so it goes to a shootout, and Kaapo Kakko takes the first shot for the Rangers, surprisingly. Usually it's a guy like Zibanejad taking it first, but Kakko takes the shot, and I did watch this part because, I was just running from my room, coming back from work and watching it. And Kaapo Kakko, I thought he had missed, but the puck apparently went, underneath, Fleury's pads and maybe went past his leg and then into the net as he fell over. It was just a lucky goal, and Kakko knew it himself. He looked very frustrated, but he scores. Zuccarello does that little move where he basically just stands still and then out of nowhere will just shoot the puck. He did that against Calgary in one of the games when he was with the Rangers. And so now we're tied 1-1 in the shootout. Zibanejad missed, and so did Kaprizov, so we're still tied at 1. But then when Panarin is going, something really weird happens to Fleury. Before Panarin even shoots the puck, when he's at a decent range away from the crease and Fleury does something you would do in an all-star game, or maybe what you would do in Shell when you're playing goalie mode, where you just slide to the right, like it's a soccer penalty shootout, whatever it's called. When the goalie dives to the left or right, he's trying to guess where the ball is going. That's what kind of Fleury did, and you don't really see that often in hockey unless it's a desperation save. But he does that before Panarin even shoots the puck, and Panarin is pretty close to him. And so, Panarin instinctively, he puts a top cheese, and it's probably the easiest goal in his whole life. But it's kind of weird how Fleury put really minimal effort into the save there. So that's questioning about, his confidence. We already talked about how Fleury is going through a lot right now, but besides that, that was just really weird to me. Why was Fleury doing that? Because Fleury's not the type of guy to be, messing around, but hey, he was tired in this game, and I think everyone can see it. I mean, facing 43 shots on a lackluster defense is pretty embarrassing if you ask me, but the Wild need to get this guy help. The Rangers, they were lousy in the first period, but they got their act together. They're going to play Dallas on Thursday at MSG, so I'll make a video about that for sure. But otherwise, thank you guys for tuning in, and have a wonderful day.